In the annals of spiritual history, few figures have left as profound a mark as Edgar Cayce, the remarkable mystic who emerged from the quiet landscapes of Kentucky in the late 19th century. Known as the Sleeping Prophet, Cayce possessed an extraordinary ability that would challenge our fundamental understanding of human consciousness and the nature of reality itself. During his lifetime, spanning from 1877 to 1945, Cayce conducted over 14,000 documented psychic readings while in a self-induced trance state. What made these readings particularly fascinating was not just their accuracy in diagnosing illnesses or predicting future events, but the revolutionary insights they offered about the human soul's capacity to exist simultaneously in multiple dimensions. Through his transcendental journeys into the spiritual realm, Cayce revealed a startling truth that would reshape metaphysical thought. Human souls maintain a concurrent existence in both the physical world and the spiritual dimension. This revelation emerged not as mere speculation, but through carefully documented sessions witnessed by hundreds of observers, including medical professionals and scholars who found themselves unable to explain the depth and accuracy of his insights through conventional means. The spiritual community of the early 20th century found itself captivated by Cayce's assertions, particularly his detailed descriptions of how souls navigate these parallel existences. According to his visions, each individual's consciousness operates on multiple levels simultaneously, much like a cosmic dance between matter and spirit, between the tangible and the ethereal. This understanding opens doors to profound questions about human existence. Why do some individuals experience inexplicable moments of knowing? How can certain souls maintain awareness of both realms while others remain firmly anchored in physical reality? These questions, first posed through Cayce's remarkable insights, continue to resonate with those seeking to understand the deeper mysteries of consciousness. As we delve deeper into this fascinating revelation, we must consider how this dual existence might explain the mysterious phenomena that many experience but few can explain. Perhaps in understanding this spiritual duality, we might finally comprehend the true nature of our own existence, transcending the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual realms that Cayce so eloquently described. Through the mystifying lens of Edgar Cayce's revelations, the concept of dual existence unveils itself as a profound spiritual phenomenon that touches countless lives across time and space. His visions revealed that while our physical bodies navigate the material world, our souls simultaneously inhabit a parallel spiritual dimension, creating an intricate tapestry of experiences that often manifest in unexpected ways. This simultaneous existence explains the enigmatic sensation of déjà vu that has puzzled humanity for centuries. According to Cayce's insights, these moments of recognition stem from the soul's ability to perceive events in the spiritual realm before they materialize in physical reality. When these two timelines intersect, the individual experiences a profound sense of familiarity with places, people, or situations they have never encountered in their present lifetime. Historical records document numerous accounts of individuals who have experienced this dual existence more consciously. In one particularly compelling case from Cayce's readings, a woman reported vivid memories of conversations and experiences that occurred while her physical body was documented to be elsewhere. These episodes, far from being mere coincidences or psychological anomalies, represented moments when her conscious awareness aligned with her soul's parallel existence. The implications of this spiritual duality extend beyond occasional moments of recognition. Many individuals report feeling inexplicably drawn to certain places or cultures, possessing knowledge they never learned, or experiencing persistent dreams that feel more like memories. These phenomena, through Cayce's understanding, represent instances where the veil between physical and spiritual existence becomes temporarily transparent. The spiritual records accessed by Cayce further revealed that this dual existence serves a greater purpose in soul development. While the physical body experiences linear time and sequential events, the soul simultaneously participates in timeless spiritual growth and learning. This parallel processing of experience creates a rich tapestry of development that transcends the limitations of physical existence. As we contemplate these profound revelations, one must consider how this understanding might illuminate the unexplained experiences in their own lives. Those recurring dreams, inexplicable knowledge, or deep connections to distant places may not be mere coincidences, but rather glimpses into the soul's broader existence beyond the physical realm. The mystery of dual existence invites us to explore the deeper dimensions of our being and question the true extent of our consciousness. In the depths of Edgar Cayce's most profound revelations lies a fascinating perspective on the nature of time itself, one that challenges our conventional understanding of reality. The Sleeping Prophet unveiled a startling truth: time, as experienced by the soul existing in dual realities, does not flow in the linear fashion that humanity has come to accept. Through his readings, Cayce spoke of moments when the veil between these parallel existences grows thin, creating what many have come to know as lost time. Historical records show that across various cultures and epochs, there have been accounts of individuals experiencing these temporal anomalies. Ancient Egyptian texts speak of priests who could walk between moments, while medieval mystics documented instances of being present in two places simultaneously. These historical parallels add weight to Cayce's revelations about the soul's capacity to exist in multiple dimensions. The phenomenon of lost time, as described in Cayce's readings, manifests when an individual's consciousness briefly aligns more closely with their spiritual existence than their physical one. During these moments, people report feeling disconnected from their temporal reality, experiencing gaps in their memory that cannot be explained by conventional means. This misalignment creates a profound sense of division within the self, as if one's being is stretched across two distinct planes of existence. These temporal disruptions often coincide with periods of heightened spiritual awareness or significant life changes. Cayce's archives contain numerous accounts of individuals who found themselves experiencing these temporal shifts during moments of deep contemplation or personal transformation. The Sleeping Prophet explained that these instances were not mere anomalies, but rather glimpses into the soul's true nature as a multi-dimensional being. Modern spiritual researchers have begun to understand these experiences through the lens of quantum mechanics, suggesting that consciousness itself might exist outside the constraints of linear time. This perspective aligns remarkably well with Cayce's earlier assertions about the nature of the soul and its ability to maintain concurrent existences. As one delves deeper into these mysteries, it becomes apparent that these temporal anomalies might serve as windows into the greater reality of our existence. Perhaps these moments of lost time are not losses at all, but rather gains in understanding the vast spectrum of our soul's experience. What mysteries might be revealed if one were to approach these experiences not with fear or confusion, but with conscious awareness and spiritual curiosity? In the depths of Edgar Cayce's profound visions, a remarkable understanding of spiritual dimensions emerged, revealing layers of existence that interweave seamlessly with our physical reality. These dimensions, as witnessed through his heightened spiritual perception, exist not as distant realms, but as intimate parallel planes that constantly influence and shape our earthly experiences. Through his documented readings, Cayce described these spiritual dimensions as vibrating at frequencies beyond ordinary human perception. These realms operate according to different laws of physics and time, explaining why individuals occasionally experience inexplicable moments of awareness or connection to something greater than themselves. The spiritual planes he revealed are not separated from our world by vast distances, but rather by variations in consciousness and vibrational frequency. The mystic's insights portrayed these dimensions as vast libraries of knowledge and experience, where souls can access universal wisdom and understanding. In these realms, past, present, and future exist simultaneously, creating a tapestry of infinite possibilities that occasionally bleeds through into our conscious awareness. This explains why some individuals report experiencing profound moments of clarity or receiving unexpected guidance that seems to originate from beyond their normal consciousness. What makes these dimensional interactions particularly fascinating is their subtle influence on daily life. According to Cayce's visions, these spiritual planes planes continuously interact with our physical reality through what he termed thought forms and soul impressions. These interactions manifest in various ways: sudden inspirations, unexplained knowing, or profound spiritual experiences that defy conventional explanation. The presence of these dimensions suggests a far more complex and interconnected universe than what appears to our physical senses. When individuals experience moments of profound spiritual connection or inexplicable awareness, they may actually be perceiving these parallel dimensions bleeding through into their conscious awareness. This understanding opens new possibilities for interpreting common experiences that have long puzzled humanity. As one contemplates these spiritual dimensions, it becomes evident that everyday experiences might hold deeper significance than previously imagined. Perhaps that unexpected moment of clarity, or that inexplicable feeling of being guided, comes from this intricate network of spiritual planes that Cayce described. What other hidden influences might these dimensions have on our daily lives, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to look beyond the veil of physical reality? In the intricate tapestry of human existence, there emerges a profound phenomenon that Edgar Cayce's revelations help illuminate: the sensation of living simultaneously in two distinct realms of consciousness. Throughout history, countless individuals have experienced moments where they felt inexplicably divided, as if their essence existed in multiple dimensions at once. Consider the case of Sarah Mitchell, a 19th-century schoolteacher whose detailed journals described her recurring sense of leading two parallel lives. While teaching her students in Boston, she would often experience moments of profound awareness, feeling her consciousness expand beyond the confines of her classroom into what she described as a vast spiritual landscape. These episodes left her with an unshakable certainty that her earthly presence was but one facet of her total existence. This duality manifests in various ways across human experience. Some individuals report feeling as if they are observers of their own lives, watching themselves perform daily tasks while maintaining a separate, more expansive awareness. Others describe moments when time seems to fold in on itself, where they sense their spiritual essence engaging in activities beyond the physical realm, while their bodies continue their mundane routines. The historical records contain numerous accounts of mystics, artists, and ordinary individuals who have documented this peculiar split in consciousness. A medieval monk once wrote of experiencing his prayers in two distinct realms, one in his physical form kneeling in his cell, and another in what he described as a celestial garden, where his soul communed directly with divine presence. Modern psychology has begun to recognize these experiences not as anomalies or disorders, but as glimpses into the multidimensional nature of human consciousness that Cayce so eloquently described. These moments of dual awareness often occur during periods of deep meditation, creative flow, or in the twilight states between sleeping and waking. The significance of these experiences extends beyond mere curiosity. They serve as bridges between our material existence and the broader spiritual reality that encompasses it. Through understanding and accepting this dual nature, individuals often report a profound transformation in their perspective on life, death, and the nature of consciousness itself. As one contemplates these mysteries, it becomes evident that the human experience is far more complex and magnificent than conventional wisdom suggests. Perhaps in those moments when we feel most divided, we are actually closest to understanding our true nature as beings who exist simultaneously in multiple dimensions of reality. Through the annals of spiritual exploration, remarkable accounts have emerged of individuals who experienced profound moments of clarity regarding their dual existence. These enlightening episodes serve as windows into the mysterious realm that Edgar Cayce described, where souls simultaneously inhabit both physical and spiritual dimensions. One such account comes from Sarah Henderson, a professor of literature who experienced a transformative moment during a routine morning walk. As she described it, time seemed to fold in upon itself, and she became acutely aware of existing in two distinct yet interconnected states. In that moment, memories of spiritual experiences she had never physically lived flooded her consciousness, bringing with them an understanding that transcended her earthly existence. This revelation fundamentally altered her perception of reality, leading her to document her experiences and their striking alignment with Cayce's teachings. Another compelling narrative emerged emerged from Michael Chen, a corporate executive whose near-death experience revealed the intricate tapestry of his dual nature. During a critical medical procedure, he reported existing simultaneously in the operating room and in what he described as a vast spiritual landscape. What made his account particularly noteworthy was his ability to later verify specific details about events occurring in the physical world while his consciousness appeared to be elsewhere. His experience served as a testament to the possibility of maintaining awareness in both realms simultaneously. The case of Elena Rodriguez presents yet another fascinating perspective on this phenomenon. During deep meditative states, she began to access what she termed her parallel existence, gaining insights and wisdom that seemed to originate from a higher plane of consciousness. Her documented experiences included precognitive dreams and spontaneous understanding of ancient spiritual concepts she had never studied, suggesting an active connection to a broader spiritual reality. These individuals' experiences, while distinct, share common threads that echo Cayce's revelations about the dual nature of human existence. Their stories demonstrate how moments of spiritual clarity can bridge the apparent gap between physical and spiritual realms, offering glimpses into the greater truth of human consciousness. Through their accounts, we begin to understand how the veil between these two worlds can temporarily lift, revealing the profound interconnectedness of all existence. As these narratives suggest, the potential for experiencing such revelatory moments lies within each person, waiting to be discovered through conscious awareness and spiritual openness. The question that naturally arises is not whether such experiences are possible, but rather how one might prepare oneself to recognize and understand them when they occur. The ancient wisdom of Edgar Cayce revealed not only the existence of dual realms, but also provided profound insights into how one might prepare for such extraordinary experiences. Through his readings, Cayce spoke of specific spiritual practices that served as bridges between the physical and ethereal planes, offering a roadmap for those seeking to understand their multidimensional nature. In the depths of meditation, Cayce discovered, lay the fundamental key to unlocking awareness of dual existence. He observed how individuals who dedicated themselves to regular meditative practices began experiencing subtle shifts in their perception of reality. One particularly striking case involved a professor from Virginia, who after 6 months of dedicated meditation, reported experiencing moments where he could simultaneously perceive both his physical surroundings and vivid glimpses of what he described as a parallel spiritual existence. The historical records of Cayce's readings emphasize the significance of mindfulness in this journey of spiritual awakening. Through documented cases, it became evident that those who cultivated present moment awareness developed an enhanced sensitivity to the subtle interplay between physical and spiritual realms. These individuals often reported experiencing what Cayce termed threshold moments, instances where the veil between dimensions became remarkably thin. The spiritual practices recommended in Cayce's teachings extended beyond traditional meditation. He spoke of the importance of dream journaling, contemplative prayer, and periods of intentional silence. These practices, when combined, created what he called a spiritual attunement, a state where the consciousness naturally began to bridge the gap between parallel existences. Perhaps most intriguing were the accounts of those who followed Cayce's guidance on spiritual preparation. A documented case from 1943 tells of a merchant who, through consistent application of these practices, developed the ability to maintain awareness of his spiritual existence while fully engaged in his daily physical activities. This level of integration transformed not only his personal experience but also his understanding of reality itself. The evidence suggests that these spiritual practices serve as more than mere exercises. They function as sophisticated tools for expanding human consciousness beyond its conventional boundaries. Through careful cultivation of these practices, individuals have reported profound shifts in their perception, leading to a deeper understanding of their dual nature and purpose in both realms. As these ancient teachings continue to resonate through time, they invite contemporary seekers to examine their own spiritual practices and their potential for facilitating awareness of dual existence. What hidden capacities might lie dormant, waiting to be awakened through dedicated spiritual practice? The answer, as Cayce's wisdom suggests, lies in the committed exploration of these timeless methods of spiritual development. In the depths of human consciousness lies a remarkable ability, one that Edgar Cayce described as the bridge between our dual existences. This innate gift of intuition serves as a delicate thread connecting the physical realm with its spiritual counterpart, weaving together the tapestry of our dual nature. Through his readings, Cayce revealed that this intuitive compass exists within every soul, though it often remains dormant, waiting to be awakened. Historical records show that many individuals have successfully navigated this intricate path of dual awareness. Consider the case of Caroline Myss, a renowned medical intuitive who discovered her ability to perceive both physical and spiritual ailments simultaneously. Her journey illuminates how intuition can serve as a gateway between worlds, allowing one to perceive the subtle interplay between material and spiritual existence. The development of intuitive abilities, according to Cayce's teachings, follows a natural progression that begins with acknowledging these subtle perceptions. The process involves learning to distinguish between the whispers of intuition and the chatter of the conscious mind. This differentiation becomes particularly crucial when experiencing moments of dual awareness, where one might sense information from both physical and spiritual planes simultaneously. Ancient spiritual traditions have long recognized specific tools for enhancing this intuitive bridge. The practice of automatic writing, for instance, allows individuals to access information from the spiritual realm while maintaining conscious awareness. Similarly, the art of contemplative meditation creates a state of receptivity where both worlds can be perceived with greater clarity. More contemporary methods have emerged as well, building upon these traditional foundations. Energy healing practices such as Reiki often serve as practical applications of intuitive abilities, allowing practitioners to sense and work with both physical and subtle energies. These modern approaches demonstrate how ancient wisdom can be adapted to serve present-day seekers of spiritual truth. The development of these intuitive capabilities requires patience and dedication, yet the rewards prove transformative. Those who have successfully cultivated their intuitive abilities report a profound shift in their understanding of reality, experiencing a more integrated awareness of their dual nature. This heightened perception often leads to more informed decision-making and a deeper sense of purpose in both physical and spiritual pursuits. As this understanding unfolds, one begins to recognize that intuition serves not merely as a tool for navigation between worlds, but as a fundamental aspect of human consciousness itself. It becomes clear that this innate ability holds the key to unlocking the mysteries of our dual existence, offering insights that transcend ordinary perception and reveal the extraordinary nature of human potential. In the depths of modern consciousness research, Edgar Cayce's revolutionary visions continue to challenge and reshape our understanding of human existence. As science and spirituality converge in unprecedented ways, his insights into dual-realm consciousness have found surprising parallels in quantum physics and consciousness studies. The ancient wisdom he channeled now intersects with cutting-edge theories about the nature of reality itself. Contemporary neuroscientists and consciousness researchers have begun exploring the possibility that human consciousness operates on multiple levels simultaneously, eerily echoing Cayce's descriptions from nearly a century ago. Their findings suggest that what he witnessed in his psychic state might have been more than mere mystical experience. It could represent a fundamental truth about the nature of consciousness itself. The implications of these parallel existences extend far beyond academic discourse. They raise profound questions about the very nature of human identity and purpose. If, as Cayce suggested, each soul maintains concurrent awareness in both physical and spiritual realms, then perhaps what society considers normal consciousness represents only a fraction of our true potential for awareness and understanding. This perspective challenges the traditional Western paradigm of a singular, unified consciousness. Instead, it presents a more nuanced view where human awareness operates like a spectrum, with different aspects of consciousness manifesting across multiple dimensions of reality. This understanding has profound implications for how individuals approach personal growth, spiritual development, and even mental health. Modern spiritual seekers have found in Cayce's teachings a framework for understanding their own experiences of disconnection and fragmentation. His insights suggest that feelings of being torn between different lives or realities might not indicate psychological disorder, but rather an awakening to the soul's broader existence. The philosophical ramifications extend into questions of free will, destiny, and the nature of time itself. If consciousness exists simultaneously in multiple realms, then perhaps linear time as humans understand it is merely one way of experiencing reality. This perspective offers new ways of understanding synchronicities, intuitive insights, and the deep sense of purpose that many individuals report during pivotal life moments. These revelations invite contemporary seekers to consider their own experiences through a wider lens. What if those inexplicable moments of knowing, those sudden bursts of insight, or those persistent feelings of having another life somewhere else, represent glimpses of this broader existence? Perhaps these experiences serve as bridges between the different aspects of consciousness that Cayce described. As Edgar Cayce's profound visions continue to echo through time, they unveil a reality far more expansive than what meets the mortal eye. His revelations about souls existing simultaneously in dual planes of existence have opened doorways to understanding the intricate tapestry of human consciousness that extends beyond the physical realm. The ancient mystics spoke of bridges between worlds, but Cayce's insights provided a detailed map of this metaphysical territory. Through his documented readings, he revealed how the human soul maintains its presence in both the material and spiritual dimensions, orchestrating a dance of existence that transcends conventional understanding. This knowledge stands as a testament to the complexity of human consciousness and its ability to traverse multiple planes of reality. The implications of these revelations reach far deeper than mere theoretical discourse. They offer explanations for experiences that have long puzzled humanity. The mysterious sense of déjà vu that catches one off guard, those inexplicable moments of lost time that seem to slip through the fingers of consciousness, and the persistent feeling of being divided between two distinct lives. These phenomena, once dismissed as mere curiosities, now emerge as potential glimpses into our dual nature. Modern scientific exploration of consciousness has begun to align with what Cayce saw decades ago. The quantum realm, with its principles of superposition and entanglement, suggests possibilities that parallel his visions of simultaneous existence. This convergence of ancient wisdom and contemporary discovery points toward a greater truth about the nature of reality itself. As this exploration draws to a close, one must consider the profound invitation these insights present. They challenge each individual to look beyond the veil of ordinary perception and recognize their own multidimensional nature. The knowledge of this dual existence serves not merely as an intellectual curiosity, but as a catalyst for spiritual awakening and personal transformation. For those who seek to understand their place in this vast cosmic dance, Cayce's visions offer a compass pointing toward deeper truth. They invite contemplation of how one might consciously bridge these parallel existences, integrating the wisdom of both realms into daily life. This understanding has the power to revolutionize not only how one perceives reality, but how one chooses to live within it. The journey of discovery does not end here. Rather, it begins anew with each soul who dares to explore the depths of their own dual nature. In embracing this mystery, one may find themselves standing at the threshold of a greater understanding, ready to embark on a profound journey of self-discovery that spans both worlds.